Welcome to Up to Speed. With me on the phone today is Will Power, a driver new to the IndyCar Series who's driving for a team that's new to the series as well. Hey Will Power, thanks for joining us here at Up to Speed.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, you are the highest ranking new driver in the series this year, and we've definitely seen you progressively get better since the beginning of the season. Tell us a little bit about the assumptions you had about oval racing.
Well, obviously I hadn't had much experience coming into this year. I'd raced one oval in Milwaukee, and I think after the month of May, I think that did me the world of good. I really got to understand the car a lot more. I got a lot of miles on an oval, and that track being such a high-speed oval, you can't make mistakes, and you run the car very light on downforce, so you get a really good feel for it. Now I'm starting to feel really comfortable, and the team's done a lot of development. We're moving forward.
What was the hardest thing for you to learn in that transition?
I think the toughest thing about oval racing is, in fact, the race itself, not qualifying or practice or anything like that. I think learning where you can run and really reading traffic well to keep the momentum going, because as soon as you back out of the throttle, you lose a good 5 or 6 positions. And that there has been the toughest thing for me, is especially on the 1.5 mile ovals, is learning where I can run, how close I can run the cars, and it's sort of coming together now.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the 1.5 mile ovals. This series definitely has its array of tracks. You've got the long ovals like Indianapolis and Texas, but then you also have the very short, tight ovals like Iowa and Richmond. What are the big differences for you?
Well, the biggest difference is the downforce level. On the short ovals, you're running basically a road course downforce level, so the car's a lot more stuck to the road. And on the short ovals, I mean the 1.5 mile ovals, you really you got less downforce, and you're at a lot higher speed, so the wake effect from the car in front is a lot larger. So you can't run as close behind the car, and that's the major difference.
Well, the downforce on the short ovals is definitely your friend. You had a top 10 finish at Iowa last weekend. You finished 9th. What are you going to take from that experience into Richmond this next weekend?
From what I can see on the TV, I think Richmond's in between Milwaukee and Iowa. Obviously, Iowa's very highly ranked, and Milwaukee's totally flat, and Richmond's somewhere in between. So I think we can run well there, to be honest. I think that we should aim to finish in the top 5, and I think that's realistic for us at this point.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you get that top 5 in Richmond, so good luck this weekend, and thank you very much for joining us at Up to Speed.
Thank you.
All right, Will Power, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Will and the rest of the IndyCar Series drivers will be practicing and qualifying today live on IndyCar.com. Unable to sit in front of your computer? No worries, just text IndyCar to 234-500 to get it on the go with IndyCar Mobile. Remember to tune in to ESPN at 8 p.m. Eastern as the IndyCar Series heads to the bullring of Richmond International Raceway tomorrow for the SunTrust Indy Challenge. I'm Lauren Bolander for IndyCar.com, and you're Up to Speed.